Welcome to Easy English Listening. This session is about learning English as a daily habit. You will listen to simple and natural sentences used in everyday life. Daily practice helps you feel more comfortable and confident with English. Listen carefully and repeat each sentence out loud. There is no pressure to be perfect. Just stay focused and enjoy the process. I learn English a little bit every day. I learn English a little bit every day. Daily practice helps me feel more comfortable with the language. Daily practice helps me feel more comfortable with the language. I do not try to learn everything at once. I do not try to learn everything at once. Small steps help me stay consistent. Small steps help me stay consistent. Consistency matters more than speed. Consistency matters more than speed. I start my English practice when my mind feels fresh. I start my English practice when my mind feels fresh. A calm mind helps me understand better. A calm mind helps me understand better. I prefer short practice sessions over long ones. I prefer short practice sessions over long ones. Short sessions feel easier to maintain. Short sessions feel easier to maintain. Regular practice builds confidence. Regular practice builds confidence. I listen to English audio during quiet moments. I listen to English audio during quiet moments. Listening helps me get used to natural sounds. Listening helps me get used to natural sounds. I focus on pronunciation and rhythm. I focus on pronunciation and rhythm. Hearing English often makes it feel familiar. Hearing English often makes it feel familiar. Familiar sounds reduce fear. Familiar sounds reduce fear. I repeat sentences out loud when I practice. I repeat sentences out loud when I practice. Speaking helps train my mouth and ears. Speaking helps train my mouth and ears. I try to copy the speaker's tone. I try to copy the speaker's tone. Shadowing helps improve fluency. Shadowing helps improve fluency. Practice makes speaking feel natural. Practice makes speaking feel natural. I do not worry too much about mistakes. I do not worry too much about mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning English. Mistakes are part of learning English. Every mistake teaches me something new. Every mistake teaches me something new. I learn by trying again. I learn by trying again. Progress comes from effort. Progress comes from effort. I learn English through simple daily topics. I learn English through simple daily topics. Everyday topics feel useful and relatable. Everyday topics feel useful and relatable. I like learning sentences I can actually use. I like learning sentences I can actually use. Practical English feels more motivating. Practical English feels more motivating. Useful language builds confidence. Useful language builds confidence. I listen carefully before repeating a sentence. I listen carefully before repeating a sentence. Careful listening helps accurate pronunciation. Careful listening helps accurate pronunciation. I pay attention to stress and intonation. I pay attention to stress and intonation. These details make my English sound clearer. These details make my English sound clearer. Clarity improves communication. Clarity improves communication. I practice English even when I feel tired. I practice English even when I feel tired. Light practice is better than no practice. Light practice is better than no practice. Some days feel easier than others. Some days feel easier than others. I accept slow days calmly. I accept slow days calmly. A consistency keeps me moving forward. A consistency keeps me moving forward. I use English while doing simple activities. I use English while doing simple activities. I listen while walking or relaxing. I listen while walking or relaxing. Passive listening still helps my brain. Passive listening still helps my brain. Exposure builds understanding. Exposure builds understanding. English becomes part of my routine. English becomes part of my routine. I repeat sentences more than once. I repeat sentences more than once. Repetition helps strengthen memory. Repetition helps strengthen memory. Each repetition feels more comfortable. Each repetition feels more comfortable. Confidence grows with practice. Confidence grows with practice. Practice reduces hesitation. Practice reduces hesitation. I try to think in English sometimes. I try to think in English sometimes. Simple thoughts are easier to start with. Simple thoughts are easier to start with. Thinking in English improves fluency. Thinking in English improves fluency. It helps reduce translation time. It helps reduce translation time. My reactions become faster. My reactions become faster. I learn new words in context. I learn new words in context. Context helps me remember meaning. Context helps me remember meaning. I avoid memorizing long word lists. I avoid memorizing long word lists. Real sentences feel more natural. Real sentences feel more natural. Context improves understanding. Context improves understanding. I review familiar sentences regularly. I review familiar sentences regularly. Reviewing keeps my English fresh. Reviewing keeps my English fresh. Old sentences feel easier over time. Old sentences feel easier over time. This shows my progress clearly. This shows my progress clearly. Progress motivates me to continue. Progress motivates me to continue. I focus on understanding, not perfection. I focus on understanding, not perfection. Perfect English is not my goal. Perfect English is not my goal. Clear communication is more important. Clear communication is more important. I aim to express my thoughts simply. I aim to express my thoughts simply. Simplicity builds confidence. Simplicity builds confidence. I stay patient with my learning journey. I stay patient with my learning journey. Learning a language takes time. Learning a language takes time. I do not rush the process. I do not rush the process. Patience helps reduce stress. Patience helps reduce stress. Calm learning feels sustainable. Calm learning feels sustainable. I listen to English at a natural speed. I listen to English at a natural speed. Natural speed helps me adapt faster. Natural speed helps me adapt faster. Slow progress is still progress. Slow progress is still progress. My ears improve little by little. My ears improve little by little. Understanding grows gradually. Understanding grows gradually. I practice English speaking even when alone. I practice English speaking even when alone. Speaking aloud builds muscle memory. Speaking aloud builds muscle memory. My pronunciation improves with time. My pronunciation improves with time. Confidence grows quietly. Confidence grows quietly. Practice prepares me for real conversations. Practice prepares me for real conversations. I remind myself why I learn English. I remind myself why I learn English. English helps me connect with the world. English helps me connect with the world. It opens new opportunities. It opens new opportunities. Purpose keeps me motivated. Purpose keeps me motivated. Motivation supports consistency. Motivation supports consistency. I enjoy learning English in a relaxed way. I enjoy learning English in a relaxed way. Pressure makes learning harder. Pressure makes learning harder. Relaxed practice feels enjoyable. Relaxed practice feels enjoyable. Enjoyment keeps me coming back. Enjoyment keeps me coming back. Positive feelings support learning. Positive feelings support learning. I notice my improvement over time. I notice my improvement over time. Sentences feel easier to understand. Sentences feel easier to understand. Listening feels less stressful now. Listening feels less stressful now. This encourages me to continue. This encourages me to continue. Progress feels rewarding. Progress feels rewarding. I accept days when learning feels difficult. I accept days when learning feels difficult. Not every day feels successful. Not every day feels successful. Challenges are part of growth. Challenges are part of growth. I keep going anyway. I keep going anyway. Persistence builds results. Persistence builds results. I trust the process of daily practice. I trust the process of daily practice. Small efforts create big change. Small efforts create big change. Daily exposure strengthens my skills. Daily exposure strengthens my skills. English becomes more familiar each day. English becomes more familiar each day. Familiarity builds confidence. Familiarity builds confidence. I end my practice feeling calm and proud. I end my practice feeling calm and proud. I appreciate the effort I made today. I appreciate the effort I made today. Every session helps me improve. Every session helps me improve. I trust my English will get better. I trust my English will get better. I continue learning English every day. I continue learning English every day. You have finished today's English listening practice. Small daily efforts can lead to steady improvement. Even a few minutes of practice makes a difference over time. You can return to this video anytime to practice again. Thank you for learning with easy English listening. Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep learning every day. See you in the next session.